And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Ryan Wu.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And fouled off. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Tristan Casas stands in now and watches strike one. Wu, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. And downstairs.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Alex Bregman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Wilyer.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to short, dive, and he's got it from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Abrams launched a homer in his most recent game. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bregman. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Donovan Solano. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Red Sox already leading. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wong collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that skips in the dirt. Rodriguez matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 2-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Stays alive. That one ripped right center field. Abreu going back on this one. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Offense held in check there. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. Now here is David Hamilton. Wu back to work. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. 0-2 now. That one missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Strikes him out. Went with the sweeper, and it worked. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Arozarena pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. Walked his first time. Fastball is outside. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
2 down, nobody on.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the second. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Luke Raley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Ball one there. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Called strike right there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one just misses the outside corner, and it's a full count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Rowdy Tellez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Nope.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
We got full count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the Red
and
Sox,
here
the
is
third baseman,
Devers.
Devers.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one pushed to the left and foul. The other way. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. One out and a runner at second. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And that one fouled off. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Casas on third. Bregman over at first with one away. And that one. Got it. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting,
and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Abrams over to first, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
That one outside. Ball 1. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Mitch
Now
Haniger.
batting Mitch Haniger. First pitch misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one is inside. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. And that's a fair ball. Duran quickly gets it back in. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Polanco coming around third. He'll score. It's 3-1.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And ball 1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Hamilton. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela, in his 3rd season, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10.
That's a ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's a speed threat. David Hamilton caught looking his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Solano makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Jaron Duran. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's bad. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. Ball 1, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Jumps, throws, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Raley gets his lead at first with nobody out. A little bit low. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one way inside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles
Now
back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. And now, Randy Arozarena. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. On a line. And that ends the inning. 1 run closer for Seattle after this solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wu back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's already homered here in this one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's down and in.
1-1.
There's your strike. One, two now. Just off the outside part of the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. And it remains 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Long gone. another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Wu won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Kyle
the Mariners,
Harrison gets handed the rock out of the
number
pen.
45.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now this is in the air down the line. Rosarena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter number 2. Second baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 2. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one is inside ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So a man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong, 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 5-2. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rafaela settles under this one, and out number 1 on the grab.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, third baseman
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Just missed. Outside corner, there's a strike. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner goes again. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Abreu raging back towards the wall, and that one's off the wall. In comes the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Houck departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 5-5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One out, runner at second. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Man at second. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Fought off foul. And a ground ball to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. All even at 5 apiece. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Brash getting loose as well. And downstairs.
No strike.
The count 2-1. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Out to short. Abrams gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting the shortstop, David Hamilton.
And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. The shortstop takes the ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now 3-0. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. Check swing, and he went. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it. He's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. Now snap throw to first. Hamilton back in on a dive. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hamilton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Man at second. That one ripped. And gone! He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 7-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's two down.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ball. That's inside.
Next pitch is outside. Red Sox by 2. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-5. Back in Seattle, now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Murphy warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch misses way outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Henniger.
And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. A little bit high, and 1-1. The Mariners down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Number 7.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. And they're down 7-5.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Mariners,
on here, Trent Thornton.
number 46.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Alex
Leading
Bregman.
off for Boston, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Thornton, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the
2
catcher,
down, base is
Connor
empty. Connor
Wong.
Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mariners 5.
Now pitching for the Red
We're
Sox,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark
The offense will
Leiter
need to be ready for the
Jr.
breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's C.J. Abrams
leading
to
up
hit.
for the Mariners, the
Yeah,
shortstop.
and because he's got the
CJ.
big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and
That's
miss.
out.
Next pitch is outside. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That's out to center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. Hooks it away for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman.
And now it's going to be Donovan Solano.
Solano.
Into center. And it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. With the tying run at the plate late here in Game 6. Base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, one out. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Towards first. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, one out. And fouled off. And it remains 2-2. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they tie it late here in Game 6.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mark Leiter Jr. will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Penn Murphy taking over on the mound.
64.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
The designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs. On the ground to Devers. They get the force. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But they score twice and even it up late. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we are tied 7-7. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Thornton back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Santos also getting ready.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. David Hamilton, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Trying to move him over here. Raley. In there. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. First pitch just misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed. Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Go-ahead run at second. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trent Thornton done for the night, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Griffin Jacks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's down and away.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And the count 2-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
now back, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now, Tristan Casas. 1 for 4 with a double.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. So they're all loaded up. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. And we're back. Leading off, Randy Arozarena. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Austin Adams preparing to come on if needed. Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's outside.
That's a really good take.
Mitch Haniger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here is Mitch Haniger. That one catches the corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking.
Number 7.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. There's a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Seven fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Mariners are down in order. We've got a good one here. It's 8-7. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47, Matt Brash.
Well, one-run game. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Bregman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder up and throwing. Santos, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2-2 to count.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. And that drops in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Lined, and that's a base hit. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Wong off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, Dua. Red Sox 8 and the M7.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Slate.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. One-run game, bottom 9. So now 1-2. And just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. He rocketed that one out of here. His second home run of the series, and they tie it up. It's 8-8. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the third baseman, Donovan Solano. Swing and a foul out of play. That's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Making a move at first on the pinch run, Johan Rojas. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. He's safe. And the winning run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The winning run on second base. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Winning run at second, no outs. Late here in game 6. Up the middle, Hamilton on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. And that is out of play. Winning run at third, 2 down. And it's even up.
1-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the third out. And we'll play extra innings in this one. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. All even now at 8 apiece. Dylan Moore now in the game as he takes over third. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's towards center. Rodriguez gets under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he's out at first.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Arozarena brings it in with a nice running grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So a change being made at first base. Entering as the pinch runner, Roman Anthony. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. First offering, and it just misses. With the go-ahead run at third, we're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Next pitch is downstairs. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses. And now 3-0. Alex Bregman In the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matt Brash won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And that one upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Two outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. 3-2 now. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Abreu up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-0. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they boost their lead. It's 13-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Clips the corner, 0-1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Popped in the air. Left field. Arozarena tracks it down for the out. So coming into the game now on defense, Marcelo Meyer. He's the new third baseman.
Number 39.
And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez.
Meyer.
Slayton in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the pitch to Tellez. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Slayton. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, right
Mitch
fielder,
Haniger, the next to hit.
Haniger.
Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. They put the tag on him.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slayton is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
55.
Austin Adams.
Austin Adams.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the
0-1.
money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Up the middle. And a base hit right there. And now two aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the bit with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
First and second, 2 outs. At the plate, C.J. Abrams delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line to left. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So bases all loaded up. And now the veteran third baseman, Dylan Moore. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The M's down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
13-8 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
So we go from a thing where in Game 5, each team had 4 hits apiece. And then we go to Game 6, and each team has 15 and 16 hits respectively. Damn, that's a lot of hits. But wow, I was not expecting that many hits and like a total reversal of the previous game. So we're going to have a Game 7. So stay tuned for Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. This is absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, our Philadelphia Phillies are staying home and just chilling out, loving every minute of this, as all these arms are being worn out and tired. I have no words. It's just absolutely nuts and crazy. So yeah, really cool. I'm really happy.